Hey everybody, I'm here with Ray from Wisconsin. We're gonna test drive the Launch Series Model Y. We're gonna check it out. It's a red Launch Series. It's got the really key acceleration that a lot of people love to experience. We're gonna test that out.
It's gonna be fun. Thanks for joining. Here we go.
Oh, it's got the floor mat protector in there. It's brand new, look at that. I wonder how many miles it has. We'll have to find that out. Now, usually with these, because I test drove this in Illinois, usually they include the self-driving. Let's check it out. There it is. It's already enabled. That is the front camera right there. Is that a button? Oh, there's the nozzle sprayer.
The front washer, yeah.
Look at that. That is clever. You can see that gentleman there walking in front. And then let's see if you swipe up. Oh, there's the rear. Look at that. Tap backup key and press brake to drive.
It's nice being around other Tesla owners and drivers because they're aware that we're backing up and moving around, and they just know they can kind of walk around. Right. Now we'll go forward. Nice turning radius, much like ours.
Now I heard the steering wheel, the turn ratio is different.
It seems like it is. The
radius I heard is the same, but the handling of the steering wheel is different.
Like 2 or 3 times versus 1.5 or so.
Right.
It does seem like that's true. It's so much quieter.
Yeah, it is nice and quiet in here. 2 huge improvements with this Juniper Model Y. The suspension is new and improved, and the interior cabin noise. It's a lot quieter in here. Your speakers are no longer competing with the ambient noise, especially when you're on the highway, for example.
That's a good point.
It makes you feel like you're in your own space, which is kind of relaxing when you're on the highway in autopilot.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And then when you do use the sound system, it just has, you're not competing for with the outside noise.
I do remember reading that they made a change to the suspension, so it's a little springier, not as rough as like our 2021 Model Y and our 2024 Model Y ride very similarly, but this does ride differently, almost like the new Island.
We actually did a lot of work on the underbody that you don't see. Yeah. Globally, the car's like 5% stiffer torsionally, but really what we focused on was endpoint stuff for the suspension and connections, make those super stiff, and that way we could lower the bushing rates and get better isolation so you get a better ride, but it also feels solid. Well, the suspension's all new in that regard. We redid the front and rear kinematics. The rear kinematics really focusing on impact noise.
The interior with this suede
Alcantara
finish, the Alcantara, that is so nice.
That's only in the Launch Series.
Oh, is that right? It gives a nice premium look and feel.
Well, the whole interior is new, so I think what we did was we obviously listened to a lot of feedback. We improved the material story in here, but we created a really nice wraparound design, and we have ambient lighting now in the car, so a million colors. You can choose your mood.
You can change the colors.
Change the color to whatever you want, and we have just new materials all the way through. The air blade has textile on the top now, bring it around in the door, and the white it's a synthetic leather,
right?
And it's super easy to clean. People are like, oh, I'm not sure about white, it's gonna get dirty, but you just soap and water cleans right up.
And then that LED strip that goes all the way across, I love it. And they added this later on. You get this little it's like a hazard symbol, but it's more of like an alert, just making sure that the people in your car know that this will open up the door. But that is the secondary switch. The primary one is right up here. The hazard symbol is because what'll happen is, this is the same as the other cars, it's a frameless window design. So that window will actually go down in order to open up the door. But the nice thing with this new refresh Model Y is that if the window's all the way rolled down, the minute that you open up the car door, the window will go up a little bit. And that's to reduce any vibration with the glass for when you close the door.
Well, the first thing I noticed, the door shuts with a more convincing thud, like a bank vault than it used to.
Yeah, something that Lars came up with is that we raise the window a little bit
Right.
as you're closing the door, so it doesn't rattle inside the door, so it just feels nice and
So you
solid.
don't get the
Yeah.
And the thing that I love the most is if you go into the climate control, they have the hazard, the biohazard. Now take a look at this, Ray. When I press this button, watch what happens to the fans.
It is so cool.
They go like full blast. I can tell you're on FSD.
Yeah, you can get as an
Yeah.
experienced user, of course. It is so phenomenal in this later version. Look at that center lane choice. That was excellent. There's a vehicle coming up, but it's matching the speed immediately.
Nice.
It's got a max of 60 right now. It's comfortable.
Very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. That fan noise, it gets quite loud. They have the rotating fans as well. They're on right now. They're
Yeah,
kind of
where it
swinging
goes back and forth.
Yeah.
I think Enhanced Auto was the first ones to find that.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's cooled seats in this car. Want to try
that's
that out?
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
See if you can find that. I'll let you drive.
Thank you.
Here we go. Cool. Okay, so all three of them are on.
Oh, I feel
Let
that
me know
immediately.
if you feel it.
Yes.
Do you really?
In my back, absolutely.
No way. Okay, mine has it as well.
3 seconds, you're gonna be like, ooh.
I do feel it a little bit.
That is nice. That is a very welcome change.
Interesting. Let's see if they have anything in the back. Just the
Pay
heaters.
attention, Ray.
Yeah, I want Ray to be looking straight forward. So we still have the driver monitoring system, the in-cabin camera right there, and there is an infrared light around there as well that will, when the lighting inside of the cabin is very dim, that will come on. Oh yeah, I can feel that now on the seat.
It feels
Every
great.
little while it kicks in.
Little things, right?
Yeah.
Little
wow,
things.
that is so cool. Yeah, and if you look at the seat, it's got those little holes.
The perforations in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives you that extra ventilation. You feel it in your back a lot sooner than you feel it in your seat.
Well, we're both wearing kind of jean-style pants, so I would expect that to take a few moments.
Sure.
Longer road
Oh,
trips, that's going
nice.
to be a nice change. It
Yeah.
reacts to this debris here. Interesting. Right over the top of it. Excellent.
Nice.
Is it going to go for it? No, thank you. I can appreciate the hesitation. Nice.
Now coming up, we have a U-turn. That's going to be interesting to see what happens. See if it pulls that off.
Hopefully.
Usually the U-turns are pretty good, I would say.
I would agree, yeah.
It
I've
handles
experienced
them
a couple.
really, really well now.
Very well.
Before, it would always say unable to complete maneuver, take over.
And I'm kind of curious to just see if it will go against what navigation is showing and decide to go straight or do something different.
Yeah, sometimes it has a mind of its own. You're right.
Mhm. And pedestrian on the road, we'll see how
Oh
it
yeah,
handles
let's
this.
see what happens here.
He has no idea we're behind him yet. Excellent.
There we go. It's going around him. Nice.
That was great. So smooth. No hesitation like previous versions.
Oh, look at this. Kind of went into some like utility area. There's some automatic gates. This is kind of a back area.
Interesting.
And it might be, yeah, this is the destination. It might just park itself.
I thought it was gonna right there for a second.
So it's not really a U-turn. It's like a U-turn to arrive here. I thought it was like a waypoint or something.
Ooh.
Okay, so there.
Oh, and it's going again.
It's
I have
taking
no idea
off.
where, but unguided adventure number 1.
Oh, it has to get exactly at the pin.
Oh,
It's like,
that's
this is
awesome.
the pin, I'm here.
So cool.
So when you put that in, did you just
I
hold
just
down
picked a
your
pin.
finger?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Didn't add an address or anything. It was just pin selection. So
Yeah. It was probably like, there's no parking spaces here. I'm just going to go right to the pin.
unguided adventures are kind of fun where you just get in, say FSD go, but
Right.
who knows?
You're like me. The first time I test drove this, I turned FSD on.
well, you have to.
But some point during this test drive, you're going to have to floor it. When I test drove it myself, I did get a chance to punch it.
It would be fun with that pedestrian's on the side. It looks like he's moving over, and we'll definitely hit a decent speed before he gets near us, but I guess we'll give it a shot. Nobody behind us. Make sure we're in
Is there like a launch mode?
dynamics. We're in sport. Everything else, traction control. Looks like it's good to go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
My camera fell out of my hands. It was going so fast.
That was
Oh my
great.
gosh.
We'll find another road here, nice long straightaway. We feel a little more comfortable.
Was
on
not
it.
expecting. I was even prepared for it, and I still dropped my phone.
That was great.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to launch it with these speed bumps in the way.
No.
That would be bad.
That wasn't bad. About 15 miles an hour over that speed bump, and I only hit half of it to kind of check the suspension there.
Yeah.
And it was springy-ish. It wasn't hard and stiff.
That's
it was
good.
comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a
This is
much
a
better
good
choice.
road. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Nice and
Look
straight.
at this. We don't have any cars now. Of course, we are limited by the speed limit, but the acceleration is what we're after here.
Exactly. You got a good grip on it this time?
All right, I'm holding it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh man. I love that.
That's
It
insane.
never gets old. Try like decelerating to like 12 and then punch it.
Go. Oh, that's good stuff.
I love it.
Absolute blast. That never gets old.
What's the 0 to 60 in this? Do you know?
I don't recall what the stats are on it specifically.
0 to 60 is improved on this car, goes 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds.
I think the Highland, the Performance Highland, is 2.99. I think.
I think it is now, yeah. I think it's one
Yeah,
of the
the-
fastest production cars.
Right.
It's tied with the Model S or just beat the Model S, I don't recall.
That's incredible for the Model 3 to have that. Insane.
Bing ding.
Got the FSD turned back on again here. So while it's in auto drive, Ray can look straight forward while I get to play with the settings. One advantage of being the passenger here.
An experienced one at that. Absolutely.
So we'll come in, let's just take a look. There's a lot of improvements here in the seats menu. So we have obviously the cooled seating. Now when you park the car, you get these options to fold the back seats down. And there's two options. There's the fold on the left and then there's the fold on the right. We do have, when you're in park, you can move the passenger seat forward and backward. That is nice. Display, nothing special, oops, I'm on schedule. Display, we've got, oh, you know, what we missed, Ray, is when you get into the car, they have a splash
Oh, the
menu.
animation.
Yeah, an
Yes.
animation showing the performance.
Only in
And
the launch series.
Only on the launch series,
Mm-hmm.
you're right. And that's this setting right here, vehicle logo. Show the vehicle introduction when the display powers on. Auto shift beta. So that's, I think I turned that on when I was doing my test drive. You can, yeah, basically it automatically shifts when you let up your foot from the brake pedal.
Right, so that's when you get in and you put your foot on the brake, you take your foot off, and it automatically shifts into forward or reverse, depending on what it sees around it and where it thinks you want to go.
And do you have that on your Model Y?
I have it. I don't have it on there because I don't have swipe to drive,
I see.
because I still have the stocks on the Y. But
Okay.
I don't know that I would use that often. It's one of those things that comes with Tesla. You have the option, and do you use it or not? Some of those I've tried, and wow, that was a nice response
Look
to
at
this
that.
person
So
walking.
this person's walking. The car automatically braked for him.
that was actually
really
pretty great.
cool.
But to go back to that, because I don't have swipe to drive, but I think it's
Right.
one of those features where if I did have swipe to drive, I
Uh-huh.
would get used to that and probably use it.
Sure.
It's creepy when this bus was going by. If I wasn't used to FSD, I would have been nervous with that and may have tried to stop. But just
Right.
that experience with FSD, you start to understand how the car is thinking, and it's always thinking.
And look at that, slowed down naturally for those speed bumps.
That was great.
Now let's see here if it slows down for these speed bumps.
It did, yeah, look at that.
Slowing down.
9 miles, 8 miles an hour. That was great.
That is so nice.
And this should be our destination right here. Is it going to pull over? It looks like it did.
Let's see if it puts itself in park.
And it did.
There it did. Look at
Not
that.
too bad.
Besides the settings that we just went over, there's little tiny things like lights. Oh, actually the lights, that's new. There's some new things in there.
Yeah, where you can change the color of the new ambient lighting.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that. Yellow, green, blue. That's nice.
It's kind of decent.
Purple. Love it.
And then you have your presets, and you could set a preset.
Yeah, that's new. I did not play with that before.
So if you do purple, it automatically goes there.
Now, does it have any settings for the light bar in the front?
Great question. It looks like just the dimmability of it. and the brightness of it.
Oh, that's for inside, it looks
Yep,
like,
for
though,
the inside, yeah. And the light bar outside, I'm not seeing anything specific to it.
Yeah, that probably operates just as the headlights only. Auto, yeah.
Yep,
Adaptive
nothing else in
headlights. But you get this here. Selectively dims individual pixels of the high beams to reduce glare for other traffic and adjusts headlights for curves. So you can turn that on.
I have that feature in our car, in the
call it
24,
the
because it does
matrix
have the
lights.
matrix lights. Yep.
Mhm.
But that feature yet, I don't think is enabled on anything except perhaps this new model where it'll do that. And I've seen online videos of other countries where they have that. I'm really looking forward to that. Being able to leave your high beams on and it darkens those pixels where those cars are. I think that'll be great. I think we're still going to get flashed a lot in the beginning until people get familiar with that. And once they do, I think they're going to find that that's even better for them, because the high beams and the whole light essentially is off in that space that they're consuming. I think that's going to make it better for everybody.
I would agree.
Because
Yeah.
these lights are bright.
That's so cool that you have it. It just needs to be enabled. That's so awesome.
Tesla thinking ahead as usual.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't look at was the mileage, 1,300 miles there.
Not too bad.
So neat to see that the acceleration's included, premium connectivity, full self-driving, versions are all up to date. I haven't seen the charge port heater menu in there before either. I don't know that mine has a.
Oh, where did you see that?
At the bottom of the service menu here, charge port heater.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen that either. Interesting.
I don't think it does anything. Oh yeah, it does. So I can turn it on. So I can de-ice the charge
de-ice
port.
your charge port. That's cool.
We need that in the Midwest, don't we?
Yeah, oh, definitely. That is really nice.
Fantastic. Here's that setting under seats again where you're saying we can move the seat that you're sitting in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you're occupying it too, so not even just being a park.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it won't work unless I'm out of the seat. That's kind of clever. I like that.
My wife will like that.
And because your daughter's in the back, we can't fold the seat
down. That's good.
Do you mind if we try the other side, though? Okay, let's see how it works. Just press the button, yeah?
Oh,
Okay,
menu.
now we get a menu. Second row seat blocked. Oh, is there something on it? Okay, we moved some stuff. Ensure the surrounding area is clear, then press OK. Here we go.
Oh, and your seat moved a little bit.
My seat moved a little bit.
And that's to make room for the headrest of that seat, and then moved you back.
Moved down all the way. Nice.
Caught it. And while you hold that, I'll do the unfold.
Okay.
And I get the same message, so I'm going to touch OK. And there it goes. Back up. Which I absolutely love. I wish all of our cars had the option to fold it back up.
So cool.
That
And
is
I
great.
heard it's like the fastest in the industry.
It's the fastest in the industry. Wow.
And the reason why is because Tesla has full control. Their computer is operating the seats.
Of course.
Other vendors, the seats operate on their own because they buy them third
Different
party.
manufacturers. Sure.
Correct.
Well, I've put that pin in to take us back to Chattanooga Charge, which is a great event that they're hosting this weekend. And we'll see if we can get back there. I'm just going to touch Start FSD. The car's in park right now. I don't have my foot on the brake. I can't remember if we have that setting on or not. But touch and hold. We're still in park.
It is
And,
on.
yeah,
Tap
it
brake,
does say.
tap brake to confirm.
So just tapped, and it automatically shifted us to drive. Nothing around, and we're good to go. This is great.
Sweet.
For as similar as this model is to our 2021 and also our 2024, they're so identical, but these simple little nuances and things that they changed, it's like a totally different car.
Right.
But I really noticed that sound quality, how quiet it is in here in comparison, it is totally different. I don't know, and maybe I can look quick. Yes, it does still have dual pane windows,
Cool.
which your Model 3 does not, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep, they came out with that later. Now, the one nice thing is this glass roof. It just goes all the way back.
Well, that's right, yeah, because you have a Model 3.
There's no pillar in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice look. And it's really nice at night because you can see the stars. Or if you go camping, that's one big advantage. Have you ever camped in your Tesla?
I haven't camped in it, but I will tell you that my favorite seat to sit in a Tesla is in the back seat. because I get to see everything.
Yeah.
And it's such a totally different view. Whereas the driver,
Right.
we have this kind of a beam in the front here, and it's always kind of in your sub vision.
Right, right.
But no, having not camped in it, we've definitely driven a lot at night. But I've noticed, and I don't know if you have, my glasses tint with the sunlight.
Uh-huh.
And I've noticed that the interior camera from time to time, even though I'm looking dead straight forward, will tell me to look at the road. And I know that's been a thing from the past when it was just hat detection at first.
Right.
And you couldn't even wear sunglasses with full self-driving enabled. And it's kind of doing it now.
Yeah, crazy.
Because I'm looking straight forward.
You
I'm
are.
watching the road.
Yeah.
And I notice if I tilt my head a little bit, one way or the other, sometimes it's better.
Interesting. Well, the attention monitoring system is not on.
Yes.
You'd have that green dot if it was.
Right up here, exactly.
That was an interesting.
That was interesting.
Yeah,
I
that
thought it was going
fork
to
in
get
the road
too
was-
far over. See, I got to put force on the wheel again every once in a while.
Yeah, it's not. The green dot's not on.
So for me, sometimes when it does this, I will look directly at the camera for 3 seconds, and I look away, and I look forward again. And for whatever reason, sometimes it comes on. I don't know. Ooh, train tracks.
Oh, look at this. Let's see what happens.
We're doing 30. It's slowed down to 22. Oh, very comfortable.
That was smooth.
Very comfortable.
A little bit faster than I probably would have.
Same here, yeah.
But it was comfortable.
Very nice. And these cooled seats are still on. I can still feel that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd like it that much, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I can live without it. Do you use this feature often where you can just touch on it and it zooms in?
Yeah, I
Touch
use that a
on it,
lot.
zooms out.
Yeah, that is nice.
Some of those are just hidden and they're not documented at all, and they're kind of fun to find.
Right? Well, do you use this where if you want to see like your destination, you tap on the pin?
Yes.
And then you can get information about when it closes and if it's open.
And the amenity, I can't talk.
Amenities.
Thank you. That are nearby, like food and restrooms and whatnot.
Right? Yep. And then if you tap on that little globe
To open their
icon,
website.
you get the website. So if you want to find a menu and you're at a stoplight and you're just want to figure out what you're going to order,
Yep.
I've done that before. You have to have the premium connectivity
Of course.
to be able to pull up the live data.
I do use that a lot to find out if the superchargers that we're going to have a restroom that's available, especially traveling at night. Because
Sure.
sometimes the establishments that are nearby aren't open. And then what do? You know, you're kind of like, okay, hurry up, charge, I gotta go.
Right, true. You got the magnet mounts on there.
Does it slide out too?
Yep,
Yes,
sure
it
does.
Funny enough, that's one reason why my wife will never buy a Model X. She does not like the visors at all.
Really?
She says they're too small.
Oh, and these are just touch. They're not even buttons anymore. Other things we may have missed down here in the menus is you get the heated steering there.
Rear display.
Rear display. Look at that. So if we tap on rear display,
Sorry about that.
wow, look at that. You can control the rear display from your screen. Did you know that?
I had no idea.
You can control it from here.
I've seen the rear screens and play with them and such, but I have not seen that menu before.
Being controlled by front display. Wow. And you have options here for playing games in the back.
Wow.
You have settings for Bluetooth. You have the entertainment. So this is like a remote desktop, like tunneling into the back display.
That is so cool.
That is neat. All right, so that was the ride. I thought it was a lot of fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah, I think a Model Y Juniper is in one of our futures here for sure.
Definitely, for sure.
It was fun. So it was a pleasure. Thanks for offering the opportunity for me to jump in with you, Ray.
Thanks for tagging along. It was great.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye now.
Bye.